We are live. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the second week of Madden 20 franchise, online franchise. I'm in the NFC in the Packers division. I don't even know it. It's like North or whatever, but we're 1-0 as of right now. And a little bit has happened since you guys are gone. Actually probably go to transactions and show you. You could probably already see it. Actually, no, Colts release a lot of people. So a lot has happened. I can actually figure where we are. We are in the NFC North. I signed AP. I changed David Montgomery back to number 32. So I did change him to 30. I went back to 32. Other than that, we just released Akeem Hunt to pick up AP. And now the one thing I need to do before we get into this next game is give AP number 28. And a lot of people, I kind of thought about it. I was like, you know what, Quandre Diggs has been on the team for a while, but I don't even know who is 26 on the team. I don't even know. Let me see if I can actually find number 26. Other than that, I really want him to have his old number back, number 28. See if he can rock it one more year. Unless somebody has number 26. That's the halfback. Yes, it's Janison. Well, we'll move back 26 because in his older years, the number he's been using. Jason 25. I don't mind at all. 34-year-old, 12 years in the NFL, AP. They have his face in the game, which is really nice. I don't think they used to. Yeah. They really good job with it too, though. It's really nice. And I keep getting some messages. There we go. But yeah, so I think we'll start him week 1. I didn't see anything too spectacular from David Montgomery or anybody. If you ask me, I think our run game was kind of weak, actually. So I'm going to give Adrian Peterson a shot to show us what he's worth, show us what he can do. And yeah, so we'll give AP the shot to be the number 1 back in this franchise, on this team. I do actually want to see, though, because I said our run game was weak. I don't really remember. How many rushing yards do we have? We had 112 rushing yards, 65 passing yards. So we let Kyler Murray throw over our face. We had 65 and he had 80, so I don't understand that. Ty Johnson had 105 yards. I don't know why I'm complaining. I don't, but anyway, he had a decent game. Although I do want to give AP the start because I do believe that we are a passing team, and yeah, Matthew Stafford is still on the bench. We'll see if he does make an appearance off of the bench. I don't know. Eagles have cut Darren Sproles. See, that's that problem, dude. Like, Darren Sproles is another guy that I really love. Oh my god. Oh, I hate when people do this. Darren Sproles, 80 overall, 85. Dude, I really want Darren Sproles. I've always loved Darren Sproles. He's 5'6", but he's a dog. I mean, Darren Sproles, like, he's taller than me, but barely. Oof. I don't think we can pick him up. As much as I want to, there's no part that we have on the team for him. Like, oh, he'll definitely always have a place on this team, but I just don't think we can fit it in. Did I ever look at middle linebacker and see if did I put Tavai in? I thought about it. Yeah, Tavai's in. So we'll give Tavai the start. We'll see. Tavai will start this week. And actually, I need to turn on all man. I don't think that I actually did that. We actually added somebody else. His name is Harris. 41-7. He got fucked by the 49ers. Holy crap. Might have to do some kicking in this week. Yeah, say it is on All Madden. That's no wonder why he got completely fucked. He was really not ready for that All Madden, was he? I'm not. Yeah, let me go ahead and hopefully I don't listen to the Chargers. Joey Bosa's. Look at all this. Those top three. Philip Rivers just gonna. It doesn't matter who the computer's quarterback is, dude. They're gonna dot me up. Melvin Gordon's what I'm worried about. It matters about the running back definitely, and I think Melvin Gordon's gonna be. We're gonna game plan for Melvin Gordon, and we really need a game plan for Joey Bosa because I don't want to get destroyed. As you see, we have no X factors on our team at all. Let's use a random. No, we've already used the Minnesota. We'll use that playbook. Looks cool. We're using the Los Angeles Chargers playbook against them. Is it gonna work in our favor? Yes, it is. So yeah, we'll see how this game goes. I like to live stream these games, though. So we get a win here, though, boys. Let's get a win. Let's get a win. Jamal Agnew, not James. If he would have took another one back, best believe I would have got hyped. So here we go. We're going to get an early start as we are going to finally bring Ryan Fitzpatrick back on the field. He's had a really good season. Obviously, he has not done very many yards. We have focused on our run game a lot. And, you know, that's where we're going to start this game. Unfortunately, Melvin Ingram. It's Kevin King? I don't remember. All over it. Nowhere to go. Yeah, we're obviously going to focus a little bit more on the passing game. See if we can get our receivers involved a little bit more this week. And that's right over his head to Marquise Brown, who gets an amazing catch for 25 yards. It's a bad game, and he just never really passes good. We could arguably having a bad season. Throw in Stafford, but I think we don't want Stafford as the starting quarterback, and I don't want to give him. Oh, that was a terrible throw off my back foot. That's my fault. I don't want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh, he's a higher overall. He didn't play good, but we're just going to start him anyway. And then he's going to be gone after this year, I think, arguably. I'm not going to keep him. So, and that's AP. And Adrian Peterson makes a move, and he's gone. "34 years old, and he's showing that he still cares, that he still got it." And that's a block, and Stafford makes a play. It's a huge play by Matthew Stafford. Keeps 2 points off of theirs, but I mean the block can get it better on the edge as Melvin Ingram gets a block. Keeps it from getting 7, but nonetheless, Adrian Peterson, I mean, it just sucks. It just sucks that he had. I mean, it obviously sucks. I mean, nobody should do what he did to his kid, but you gotta think if he didn't, dude, all those years of that chipped off. I mean, he came back. He didn't have the greatest game for the Vikings. But you got to think, like, he's played pretty good with the Redskins, and he's playing good for us, and it just sucks that, I mean, he's old. But this might just be his last year. He may retire after this year. But if he does, hopefully he can go out with a pretty incredible season. It's still a pretty good season. There's not much that's gone away, as they're going to hand it off to Melvin Gordon again. Or Melvin Gordon. Not Melvin Ingram. I think I said that wrong. Melvin Gordon. He's gotten 6 yards right now. Philip Rivers takes shotgun on a 3rd and 4. Rivers takes the snap. Rivers, and that is Keenan Allen wide open. Got me on the hitch and go in the middle of the field. That will be a first down nonetheless. It's Tavai. I mean, he's a new guy. Andrew Adams played really good last week, I think. So we might have to rethink about who we want to start. Walker getting down there to make the play against Keenan Allen. I mean, obviously, some of you might be thinking he didn't make the pick, but yeah, but he blocked it. He brought out the pass, and that's just really what matters more than anything. And in my opinion, is here we go. As that's Tavai, who can't hang on. What a pick that he had in his hands. It's just, he couldn't hang on. As Tavai makes a hit to break it up. And maybe Tavai over Andrew Adams was the call. Maybe that is the play that we needed, because that just forces him to punt. I don't even know who this is. Newsom with the punt. A hell of a kick. Agnew trying to get it. I was probably going to need it anyway. I was going to swing around and just get tackled by Gordon's, and that's what it mattered. But nonetheless, he goes down as Adrian Peterson. First rush was nothing. His second one went to the house. His third one is a big one. Peterson, 3 rushes, 82 yards, and a touchdown. Adrian Peterson is what this offense needed. Yeah, you could say Ty Johnson played pretty well, but I mean, what Adrian Peterson is doing shows that Ty Johnson had a lot more potential. Adrian Peterson in his youth would be a dog for this team. He gets whacked, but that's not what we want. Thomas Davis with the pickup, but who smacked him? My gosh. Derwin James, I'm not even surprised. Does he have an ability for that? Because look at this. The dude took his head off. And just like that big run does nothing. It's just like they got the ball, what, 20 yards maybe? Below what they did have it. And that's going to be for Mike Williams, who catches that in, what was that, quadruple coverage? Sage play right there. They're gonna go 3 tight ends. We're gonna send a blitz. We're gonna play the run on this play. So I don't even know if it's in motion. Is that Dwayne Allen? Dude, so they're gonna go with the pass, and Tavai makes the play. Philip Rivers has struggled. 2 for 6 at the moment. I mean, Kyler Murray had 2 incompletions. They were both picks, which obviously not very good throwing picks, but that's still good. I mean, he didn't throw many completions. 3 for 7 for Philip Rivers. Nonetheless, he does pick up a huge first down. He probably should have played better, nonetheless. Is a first down for the Chargers. And this is going to be a pass right here. It's going to go to Travis Benjamin, who gets the catch. 4 for 8. He's at 50% now. So he's getting up there. Nonetheless, that is a first down. And I think it's going to be run to Melvin Gordon. I feel like it's going to be inside zone. We're about to figure out off this hike it is. Gordon. We're going to gain it through, which is really good for calling the play. Making a play calling. You can see last week he had a really good game. So, I mean, it's fair that they asked us to neutralize him. He came off a good game. And we just got a game plan for him. I mean, he's a fantastic player. You can obviously see he had 145 yards last week. And now he has a touchdown this week. Breaking tackles were considered tackling. It's just not enough. I don't even know how to block it. I think you just... Mike Ford can't get there nonetheless. Chargers will take the lead off of pretty much a blocked field goal. That touchdown takes the lead. And now we got to come from behind. I don't think we've ever not had the lead. I think last week we had the lead the entire game. Oh, and another fumble! And they pick it up again! That's 2 fumbles for this team. Jamal Agnew now with the fumble. And they're going to right back to the guy that just scored a touchdown, Melvin Gordon. The goals that neutralized me. He has 5 rushes, 13 yards, and a touchdown. So I wouldn't say his average is the greatest, but definitely has a touchdown. I mean, he destroyed in that play. And this one, this is kind of another one. He can't be stopped. This is insane. Melvin Gordon in 1-on-1. He breaks the tackle, and now the Chargers take and easily gonna take another lead. And I was thinking, maybe this should be easy. Maybe I built this team pretty good for like what we had, sort of the right players. And I might be wrong. We might actually lose a game. I was thinking, yeah, we might actually just like dominate the first year. And like franchise might be too easy. I don't know about that one. Everything's going wrong for us now. As Jamal Agnew up to the 26. AP can still have a good game and the team played bad, but we obviously want to get a win. That's the ultimate goal. Hit the wrong button. AP goes up for it. It's a complete 1 for 3 for Ryan Fitzpatrick. As we've got to score here. Got to try to tie up the game. We're gonna give this one to Jesse James, who's gonna drop it. That's a poor drop. You gotta hang on to that one, and just like that puts us to a very quick 3rd down. We really want to convert this here. AP's open in the backfield. I don't know why he jumps. And we're going to have to punt it. 2 for 5. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Way too high of a pass, really. It was just a bullet pass. Way too high. And I would say that's not the greatest drive for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Definitely didn't play how we were hoping for him to. And nevertheless, another broken tackle. And Rashawn Melvin gets whipped in the face with his cleat, nonetheless. Travis Benjamin does go down. And, you know, now they look to, hopefully, I'd say the goal for them is to neutralize this young man right here, Melvin Gordon. 2 touchdowns in the season. And Tavai with a big hit, knocking him down. And Phillip Rivers has really changed the way of that game. He was one of the most accurate quarterbacks of the year last year. And this year he's played pretty the same. And Gordon finally gets shut down. A loss of 2. That's Tavon Wilson Sr. gonna make the play. That's what they needed. They needed somebody to make a play. They needed somebody to change his game around. Somebody to finally stop him. That's exactly what happened. It's him in the open field, and a huge play by Rashad Melvin. It's another one of those, he either makes the play or we're screwed. Like, pretty much, like, if he doesn't make the play, he gets the 1st down, arguably more. And Agnew's gonna have to catch this one, try to take it somewhere. Out of the 5, actually might have been in the end zone. I don't really care. Nonetheless, we're at the 5-yard line, and now, oh, no. Like, no, why don't say that? Now we've definitely got to make a play. I'm just gonna hand this one off to AP up the middle. And he'll get 4 yards in the carry. It's 3, but I mean 3.5, I guess. It's not a bad. Definitely, any yards when you're backed up is going to be yardage, and that's going to be a tight throw that he makes. Marvin Jones Jr. with the catch. 3 for 6. Ryan Fitzpatrick with a nice play right there. Now you've got room to make plays, room to run the football. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to try to run it, but off the edge, Melvin Ingram comes storming to catch Adrian Peterson. As you can tell, some of these defenses, we don't want to run against. They don't want to run against because they've got some guys, and 2-minute warning's going to save them after that play. They didn't really want to run. I mean, that is not the formation I want to run against, and especially when you got to score soon. I don't know if I'd run the ball at all, but nonetheless. They're going to run it here, and AP's going to get a couple yards. 3rd and 2. Now, what do you want here? You probably just want the 1st down, arguably. I think that's how I'd be looking for, realistically. And they're going to hit Jesse James, pick up the 1st. Call hurry up, and continue to play another down. As here we go. We're going to give it to AP out of the backfield, and we're going to call a timeout there. We want to think about our next play. I thought he had a little bit more room. 1 yard. I don't really want to take all that time just for 1 yard. Nevertheless, here we go. Fitzpatrick takes the snap. Fitzpatrick is nowhere to go. Gonna give it to Marvin Jones, who makes some space. We're gonna call a timeout. Use all the time that we can. Use all this time. Keep it and get a play. Obviously, we gotta stay away from those big hits. That's a huge hit that we took right there. Don't want to take too many more of those. Take the snap. We're looking. He comes off the ball. That's Marvin Jones. 1st down. Flag, though. That flag could be what we don't want. And it's exactly what we don't want. That's a holding penalty by Kenny Wiggins. And now we got to get all those yards back because we got to get a 1st down, realistically, on a 1st and 19 to get a field goal. And we don't even want a field goal. We want a touchdown. We want to tie this game. So I don't believe we get the ball at half. And that's Joey Bosa unblocked. That's a sack. And it's 3rd and 32 now, so if we weren't in a bad decision then. Hang on. If we weren't in a bad position then, we are now. And we don't have a lot of time, so we've got to make a play here. This has to be huge, because we don't have the time to wait to make the play. And Agnew, with his 2nd fumble, he has a fumbling problem. And not only is that a fumble, that's a touchdown. Goodbye. Phillips scores a touchdown. Agnew has screwed this Detroit Lions team on 2 separate occasions, 2 separate fumbles. And I mean, yeah, you can take all the kicks you want back. I don't care. It's the preseason. And like I said, yeah, of course you're going to start with the 2 kicks, but you're fumbled. Dude, you've had 2 fumbles. He might just had a bad game. We might give him another game. Will he? Probably not, really. I mean, right now I'm very, very, very scared to take this kick back with him. If he's going to have a fumbling problem, there he somehow hangs on to it. Who knows why, how. Not why, how. And we're just going to run this one out, really. We're just going to give it to AP. Hopefully he doesn't fumble again. Hopefully he, he learns from his mistake and he holds on to the football. And we're just going to take this game out. Hurry up. Shoot the clock. Take the snap. And that's it. That'll take us to half. A terrible half. We just didn't have a very good offensive half the second half. And it wasn't just like, we had we had a punt at once, which is not the worst thing, but turnovers. Costly turnovers in the red zone. We can't have those. We cannot have those. We cannot have that. And Melvin Gordon, I mean, shredding us, making it 14 points on their side. They played decent on offense. I wouldn't say they played anything spectacular, really. But their defense also got a touchdown to make this lead. No, I mean, their offense has played good enough to where we're going to have to step up, definitely make some stops, definitely force them not to score, maybe even at all anymore. So their offense definitely does need to be contained. They can't play the same. We didn't play good enough on defense to win this game. So here we go. He's gonna throw it, and that's what I'm talking about. Quandre Diggs with the interception, and he's all the way down to the 8-yard line. Quandre Diggs with one hell of a play. We needed a play to get back in this game. We needed a defensive play just like how they had, and we got one. Quandre Diggs gets us down the field, and now we got to punch it in. We can't let this go to waste. 99 yards for AP. Definitely had one hell of a game. Very solid game. And we got to punch this in. We got 6 yards, and arguably we're going to have to go. I'm going to go for it on 4th down. I'll tell you that right now, but we're not going to have to. AP's in. Touchdown, Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson with a touchdown, and he's gonna make that as long as we don't get blocked this time. Matt Prater, it's through. It's a one possession game, not 1 point game. 1 possession game, and even at that, it's 10 to 7 in the 3rd quarter by Harrison. The 49ers. But you gotta think, dude, how did this, out of everything that's gone bad for us, we still have a chance to win it. We stop them here, we score, we could tie up the football game. So this game in no means is over, but Melvin Gordon could end it. And that's a run that will help end it. 67 yards and 2 touchdowns. Melvin Gordon, we have not been able to contain very well today. This entire team, we're supposed to hold them to under 100 yards. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen, especially after what's happening right here. And what a play! Justin Coleman gets a hand in there. He had a play like that in the preseason. That's why he's starting right now. And that's a no-fly zone. That was one hell of a play. Is Tavai. I went the wrong way. Doesn't matter. Tavon Wilson gonna make a safety tackle. Not let him get any more yards. 81 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's in the zone. Melvin Gordon has been impossible to stop today. Okay, he's been really, really annoying to stop. That's Quandre Diggs meeting him at the hole. And you watch those linebacker drills. That was really what Quandre Diggs did right there. This seems to be the backup running back going to take into effect. 2nd and 7. He's going to get the ball. And he's going to make a play. And he's not just going to make a play. He's going to get him down to the 10-yard line. Jackson with a 19-yard rush on his first play. And this Los Angeles Chargers team, they just have really good running blocking. Or they just have really good running backs, arguably. I think the run game is really slept on. Jackson trucks him. And he's down at the 2-yard line. So here we go. They're going to put Melvin Gordon back in. Now what this team was really wanting. And he's just going to break a tackle and breeze in. Touchdown, Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon. They kept that ball on the ground. Smart. Phillip Rivers threw a pick. He's not had the greatest game. Had a pretty good game, honestly. After a lot of incompletions, he came back. He threw a pick though. They kept him from passing it really that play. He had a couple. I think he had a couple passes, but they want to keep it on the ground, and it's worked. It has really worked. Melvin Gordon has had one hell of a game today. But so has Adrian Peterson. You can really compare him and Adrian Peterson a lot. As Agnew's going to fight to the 25, but I mean, Agnew's really not learning or any of their respect back. 2 fumbles this game has not been ideal for this team. Not something that we were hoping to do. Not something that we wanted to do coming out this week. Looks like a shallow pass, but I guess caught 8 for 11. 95 yards for Ryan Fitzpatrick. And if we can pass it, we're going to pass it. I don't dream of running it. But I'd rather be safe on the ground than throw passes like that and have to punt it, or maybe a defender be there and throw a pick. So that's why we stick to the run game a lot. For some people that don't like when I stick to the run game, but I have a very good excuse right there, as that was a terrible pass by Ryan Fitzpatrick. So here we go. We're gonna go back to the pass right here, and that's a drop by Marquise Brown. And this one I'm talking about. We could have probably ran it and gotten our yards rather than have to go through this BS that now we have a very, very, very high chance of not completing. Joey Bosa is in our way as well. So there's a lot of things in our way. A lot of things that I don't think we can stop. Marvin Jones beats him. He makes the catch. Marvin Jones makes a move at the line. And that's why he is the greatest receiver on this team. He's not the fastest, but that move he makes on the line gets him enough space to move or to get away and make a play. And here comes AP, Adrian Peterson. Derwin James makes one hell of a hit, but it's a first down. It's 116 yards, 2 touchdowns. AP has got it. He's got to produce, not just for us, but for himself, really. I mean, he's just trying to get back on top, and one hell of a play right there. And that's Marvin Jones. And that's a first down. What a great RPO. Pulled it a little quick. You know, you got to watch the pass. You don't see the pass, you go to the run. But obviously that play, he was really wanting the pass, and he got it. And you know, it's always great when you get what you want. But he had to throw it a little quick, but it ends up working out really good by Ryan Fitzpatrick, as that's Adrian Peterson. Gonna hop in for 4 yards, and it's a really good play. He just muscled Joey Bosa, forcing Joey Bosa to give him 4 yards. And here we go. You want a touchdown here. You're in the 4th quarter. You gotta score realistically. AP's going right up the gut. He's gonna take a shot, but most importantly, he's gonna score. 3rd touchdown, 100th career rushing touchdown for Adrian Peterson. I'd rather, like I said, I'd rather win the game. I'd rather go to overtime rather than losing because I didn't take my points. So here we go. Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to go. And that could screw us. We're down by 2 possessions now. Nothing to do. We have to score twice. Or no. Yeah, we're going to have to score twice to win the game. We have to stop them this drive. This is a huge drive. They have to be stopped. We cannot let the Los Angeles Chargers score here. This is something that we gotta stop. We gotta stop. We gotta win. We gotta make plays. So here do we go? Here we go. Melvin Gordon's in the zone. They're gonna give it to him. He's in the zone. They're gonna let him try to put this game away. That's a great place to be in the zone. But Tavon Wilson Sr. was right there to stop him. He gets him and puts him out of the zone. That's what they needed. And now Phillip Rivers is kind of looking like he might look to pass. This could be a run. But he might look to pass now, knowing that, you know, he's got to put this game away. He doesn't obviously want this game to go. And Mike Williams barely not going to get the first. And yeah, it was a smart pass, really. Because if Melvin Gordon can't throw it, you got to run it. Because you get even some points, you put this drive away. You want to waste shoot clock. You don't want to go 3 and out immediately. And Melvin Gordon, they get him. And that's going to be a timeout. I don't know if I like the call of myself calling a timeout, but I'm going to call it just in case. You know, we're going to try to march down the field quickly. Give ourselves some time. That's not the best call, considering 2-minute warning could cost us not getting us very much time to try to score. Nonetheless, Jamal Agnew. Agnew with a huge juke. Agnew going to try to get extra yardage, and he gets 12 yards. Made a couple of jukes, trying to make a play there. He made a decent play. Nonetheless, here we go. A play has to be made here. Somebody's going to have to get open. Somebody's going to have to want it more than the opponent. Want it more than whoever they're against. And it's nobody. Definitely not the offensive line. Joey Bosa just steamrolls through. Nobody was stopping Joey Bosa. Not something that they were looking for. Not something that they game planned for. Joey Bosa has just really been an animal that they were not ready. And Marvin Jones is trying to, you know, even out the odds, make it a little bit easier. Unfortunately, it's still not looking good for this team as AP's going to go on the other side of the field. Is Patrick with the snap. Quick throw. He's got to make it. Agnew. Ooh, that's a tough drop. Agnew just, it's not a drop. It's not one you want. Here we go. We got to go for it. Yeah, there's no reason not to, like he said. I mean, we got to go for it. Arguably, we need more than just a couple yards, so we got to go big here. And that's just, why did he not? Oh, Ryan Fitzpatrick just wide open. Why'd you throw? Square was wide open. Fitzpatrick just with a terrible throw. That's going to end the game, really. They're going to get more points on the board. I mean, even a field goal, they're going to chew a lot of clock off, and we can't really do anything about it. And it sucks, yeah, but I mean, what are we going to do about it? A really nice play with Quandre Diggs. He's played phenomenal. I mean, I thought about taking his number to give to AP. I didn't, and I'm glad. I mean, he's played really well. He doesn't deserve his number to be taken. Out of spite of everybody playing bad, he continues to play. I think excel. Really to excel. As we Justin Coleman running in there. Another player that's played pretty decent, I'd say. So here we go on a 3rd down. We don't want them to get this. We want to at least keep a little bit of our dignity intact. He's going to chew all of it out. Look to throw it to nobody, because that's Wilson. Tavon Wilson. Oh, if he could have got through, maybe take it back, they'd win. Then we might have a chance, but unfortunately, no. No, but nonetheless, he gets a play. And it might be over. It might. We don't know. We have a chance to make a play. That's Marquise Brown making a play, making a catch. And that gets me down to the 37, so now we got to call a different play. I'm going to get a different formation, change things up. We want to go no huddle. Or we want nobody in the backfield. We want to go 5 wide. We don't care that they know we're throwing. We're throwing it. We don't care. And oh my goodness, the blocking has been terrible. No blocks for my man. And here we go. Then, not even his fault. Fitzpatrick. He struggled today. He really has. He's got to get himself together, dude. Like, my man. Fitzpatrick with an awful throw. He threw it way too, not enough in front of him. 4th down and 18, and now Fitzpatrick, I mean, he doesn't have a lot of time. It's just been an atrocious game to be a part of. Man, I mean, it's just not a game you would want to be present for. I'll tell you that. That's definitely something I would stand behind. And Fitzpatrick has no time to throw it. Just going to throw it up for Marvin Jones, and that's going to be it. The Los Angeles Chargers, and it wasn't just that they played good. Their defense won them the game in the very end. They scored. They did score a touchdown, obviously, in the second half. And we're definitely not gonna look like we gave up. We're gonna look like we went down fighting. We're gonna use our timeouts. But nonetheless, I mean, it was just our defense shut down our offense in the second half, and we couldn't do nothing. We really couldn't do nothing. Adrian Peterson played really well. 3 touchdowns. He was able to punch in every single time. And like I said, I want to pass it, but that just shows why I don't pass it. Because we haven't been able to. They're going to need this one, and I do believe that'll end the game. 3rd down. We'll go to 4th down, which should end the game. Actually, we'll have a couple seconds to field Yes, punt. And that should be it. So Agnew back there to return it. Hopefully not a 4th fumble on the last play. 6 seconds at the 12-yard line. And, you know, let's make some plays, you know, just hopefully end on a catch. Agnew makes a play. He's going to get out of bounds with 1 second left. 196 yards for Ryan Fitzpatrick, but again, he just wasn't accurate enough. That was the real issue. His accuracy just wasn't what we were looking for. So they play Joey Bosa. Hopefully won't stack us in the last play. Fitzpatrick with another terrible throw. Ryan Fitzpatrick, yeah, he's been under pressure, but he just did not play the game we wanted him to. It's obviously not what I expected going into that game. Agnew, he could have played way better. He could have played way, way, way better. And that's really what we needed. Marvin Jones, he did what he needed to, dude. Marvin Jones played. I mean, he didn't have a lot of catches. I think he maybe had 1. I know he had 1. I think maybe he had 2. I think he had 2 actually. I know he had 1. Philip Rivers had the game that Ryan Fitzpatrick had last week, just because, I mean, look at it. He didn't need it. Melvin Gordon definitely cost himself yards. 125 yards, 3 touchdowns. They both had 3 touchdowns. That's insane. The fumble kind of sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. Philip Rivers at 28.89. He played terrible, really. 7 for 14, 3 yards, 2 picks. It says that Ryan Fitzpatrick didn't play too bad, but it just felt like he didn't really play good. Marvin Jones had a lot of catches, actually. He had 103 yards. Brown had 46 yards. Jamal Agnew had 39 yards. AP played really well. We allowed more than 3 sacks. We allowed 3 sacks, never mind, but he was pressured a lot, I feel like. Thomas Davis played really well. Our INTs were Quandre Diggs. He played in a phenomenal game. No touchdowns on our half. We forced no fumbles, which kind of sucks. We didn't recover any of those fumbles, and Adrian Phillips played pretty good. He had fumble recovery, obviously, for a touchdown, so he played pretty good on their team. Not everything was clicking for us. You know, you're gonna have losses, and sometimes sometimes it's those games that, like, we didn't play bad. We played pretty good. It's just they played better. I don't think that's one of those scenarios. Obviously, I'd say that, but Philip Rivers didn't play good at all. So we can't really use that excuse. I think we just got outplayed. That's all it really is. I got skilled, I got coached, outplayed. Defensive wise, we could have played better. But I mean, a fumble for a touchdown, a fumble that put him in the red zone. I mean, it's just not what you're looking for. It just wasn't the play that necessarily we wanted. 2 fumbles that literally lined up touchdowns because they were so close. One of them actually went into the end zone. So yeah, we have a couple upgrade points we'll go ahead and use. TJ Hawkinson, he's getting some playing time. Obviously not what he's wanting. We might start him. Jesse James played pretty terrible for me. I was very disappointed in him. He didn't actually do okay what we were actually looking for. He didn't do an okay game at all. Okay, so yeah. Other than that, I think we're going to get a message about Melvin Gordon, how he completely fucked us. Important win. Congrats on the victory, Coach. Early. Okay, we lost, so we're not going to answer that. We literally got dogged. Breakout player. He's going to be probably furious. Good coach. I've put in a lot of work this year, and I'm finally starting to see the results in the field. I appreciate you putting my talent to good use. Oh, that's how you get him. He's a develop. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Jessica Coleman's development trade just went up. That's great. Oh, it's a lot of freaking XP, dude. Justin Coleman, how old are you? So we're just gonna upgrade you to a 79, bod. Bod. That's gonna be good for the long run. He's a goat now, I guess. X Factor running back Gordon 3 has a nose for the end zone, doesn't he? If that guy gets close to the goal line, it's pretty much a guaranteed touchdown. Yeah, it's not really. I'm not really happy about that. Yeah, well, you're right. Overall, I'd say our front seven held up pretty well. It's just a shame we couldn't translate that into a win, you know. I think we played terrible. I think our front seven played terrible. Yeah, they started to get together in the very, very, very end of the game, right in the second half, I'd say. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end it. I always feel like, all right, I want to send it to the next week and see what happens, and then leave or even play another game. But yeah, it's just what keeps it more fun. I mean, Harris got destroyed 41-7. I lost 28-19. Some other people have to play, so I'll take it off of. Patriots? I don't think Thomas is gonna actually trade him. Put it back on All Pro. But yeah, the only problem I have is I really want Marquise Brown to get it, and I do think I want to start Matthew Stafford a little bit. He didn't play very well. I didn't see a difference, I said, between the two. Obviously, last game I did a little bit, but Matthew Stafford, right? He's got the throw power. He's just let this team all the time, and he just gets benched like that. I don't know. Well, we might have to do all right, after the bye week, he's coming back in or something. I don't know. We'll see how we play against a Eagles team. A really, really, really good Madden Eagles team. So, I mean, best team in Madden. We'll see how it goes. Best team in the league, the NFL. We'll see if we can beat them. If Ryan Fitzpatrick has one hell of a game against them, and he can keep up with their high overall, I will say, high-powered too, maybe Madden, but theirs really high overall in Madden, really. Offense and defense, like an 89, I think they are. I think that we can. I think that he can play any other team. If he can pick it with Patrick Mahomes after the game 2, week 5, after that bye week, he's starting. But if it doesn't end up like that, then I don't know. Okay, so let's go look at the stats. Did we play? He's 12th in the NFL, which doesn't really count because, I mean, he's only played one game. So, I mean, Adrian Peterson's 3rd and 2nd. But that doesn't matter because, like I said, he's played 11 games. I mean, a lot of these guys have only played one game. How's he 5th? You're gonna tell me. Oh yeah, obviously Andy Dalton had 600 yards in 2 games, which is actually really good. Holy crap! Marquise Goodwin. Holy crap! Oh, he did play him, so yeah, he's gotten 2 games in. Keenan Allen, I played him. Yeah, Tyler Eifert. Yeah, I played him. So yeah, if you played, you really are up there. Mike Evans hasn't played. He's just a dog and up there. Yeah, Tyler Boyd's played pretty well. Who's got the longest catch right now? Keenan Allen and Trent Taylor have 80-yard touchdowns. Holy shit. Sesta Val for the Browns? Tight end. He had 1 catch for 73 yards. Obviously, these quarterbacks would be the same. Yep. Rushing. I wonder who's the longest rush so far. It's crazy to see how far these are, considering how far we're. Melvin Gordon had a 77-yard rush. That wasn't against us. That was last week. AP's up there, 44 yards. Wake Allman at 59. It's like almost all of the yards are just 1 rush, and then Le'Veon Bell had a 73-yarder. Is anybody else literally legit? Oh yeah, Mitchell Trubisky has 1 rush for 22 yards, and it's only. Also has a fumble. Who has the most fumbles? Jamal Agnew, he has 2, but Joe Mixon has 2. That's a big oop. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's played pretty well. AP, he got rocked though. That's definitely like one of those things. It's like a chemistry. So he played really good. I mean, I think that's from the stream. Um, we definitely have the disappointment. Very disappointing. Um, I mean, are we gonna have to really? I mean, we can go ahead and look at our lineup. I don't think a lot of adjustments are gonna be. It's week 2. I mean, we're gonna have bad games. Obviously, it's very early in the season. We played really good the first week, but I say we give DJ Hawks. So like I said, our offense has really struggled all year. We couldn't find the end zone the first week. We got Adrian Peterson because we couldn't knock it in. We had pitch. We had like really close field goals because we just couldn't run it in. AP can do that now. I mean, we still can't take that away that we couldn't score. So it's not something that we should take and be proud about it, I'd say. So yeah, Jamal Agnew, he'll probably play another game, but he's just not going to play very much more. I mean, Marquise Brown's going to go into the slot, arguably. He's played really well. He's our slot receiver, so I guess when he's in slot, he's playing second receiver. But I don't know. Hopefully we can get Marquise Brown, get him the ball more. You know, we used a different playbook, so it did change up a little bit. But yeah, so we'll see how. Hopefully next week, like I said, Marquise Brown, for some reason, like, he's just a guy that you would think, like, oh, he's going to get the ball all the time. He hasn't got the ball at all, really. 46 yards in one game, it's not a lot. I mean, if he got you 4.6 yards and 4.6 points in fantasy, you're not going to be very happy and enjoyable. So I wouldn't say he's a really good football player. I say we need to get him more yards, have him have a better game. So yeah, tough loss, definitely tough loss. I think we got a lot of running backs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think Ty Johnson. I don't know. We'll probably trade one of them away. We'll put him on the trade block. Stafford is on the trade block. Will he get traded? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much. It's a week. We'll see what people are offering if he wants him. Tavon Wilson is a one hell of a guy. We're gonna keep him where he's at though. Mostly because he's a specialist team player. He's a sub linebacker. I like him at that position. He's making plays. And he's at the second string. Then place he's at right now. Yeah. Coleman's at the slot corner, which is, I mean, meh. Might keep. Like I said, I like how the defense played. Some people might not have. I think especially our secondary, I think played pretty well. I don't think we didn't know how to deep pass, and we didn't really allow. We didn't allow anything really huge. I think our secretary really played insanely well. So yeah, we'll just see. We'll just have to see how the game plays, the rest of this franchise, and how the season goes. And yeah, I said we're 1-1, so we were going for a franchise, or we were. What are we going for? I don't know. If we end up going like 1-1, if we end up going like 1-7, maybe. Yeah, probably wouldn't say that, because I don't think we can make playoffs from 9-7. We're just going to continuously work on next season. So, like, if the season actually does go pretty bad, or if, like, we're just having a bad season in general, we might, and we just, like, people are just starting to give us good trades. We might start trading people away. We'll have to know by week 8. You know, make some picks, trade for some picks. You know, I mean, just prepare for next season, you know. We're just going to be in rebuild mode, but I don't know. It just depends how poorly it all goes to next year. How poorly does it go? Because if we were 8-0, I'd be like, yeah, screw that. We're going all in. We're keeping what we got. We're not trading anybody away. We haven't traded for players because we got a team that's gonna win. Like, but if it goes to week 8, we're not losing a ton of games. We're trading people that aren't playmakers, aren't making plays, aren't going to do anything for our squad and stuff like that. So, yeah. Like right now, I don't know if Marquise Brown will stay on the team. He's not a developer, nor is Kenny Galladay, really. It just seems like you can never get 2 receivers the ball. Marvin Jones, oh my gosh, he played a good game. But yeah, but it never seems like 2 receivers can get the ball. Dude, Agnew, I didn't even see his name up there. Yeah, it's where I get it to him like half the time. So yeah, we're gonna have to have a third receiver. We had Paris Campbell and John Ross at one time, and they played pretty well on the Panthers. But yeah, we've got Marquise Brown. We gotta learn how to use him. I think we're gonna have to probably find a third guy, third receiver. Finish the squad. Yeah, so anyway, thank you guys for watching. So enjoyed, hit the like button as hard as you possibly can. I'll see you guys next time.